Hey, what's up guys? Huli here, back with Profound Image Consulting. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are having a great day as always. Here on this channel, we talk about everything men's image, style, and character development. Now, if these topics interest you or you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below and make sure to also like the video if you end up enjoying it. Also, if you're not already following me on Instagram, I do have a link down below so you can go check out my page. And if you like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow so we can engage and much more. Now, in today's video, we're simply talking about how you can instantly elevate your style game. If that also interests you, let's go ahead and dive into it, guys. Now, one sure way that you can instantly elevate your style game is to put on some cologne. Now, hear me out. There are some general rules that may apply to you so that you don't come off as a dude who's just trying too hard. Now, one of the first general rules that I tell men, and I personally follow myself, is that you don't drown yourself in cologne. Too many men constantly spray themselves all over their body, not knowing their pulse points, and they honestly just end up wasting the cologne to begin with. And it's because they think that they smell really good, which in honest faith, they probably do to themselves in that very moment. But you have to understand that other people may or may not like that. Other people have different triggers when it comes to smelling a certain something. Which is why I say when wearing cologne, using very little goes a very, very long way. You end up attracting more people as opposed to scaring off people because of the strong smell. All right, guys, the second general rule when it comes to spraying cologne is that you don't spray your cologne on your clothing. This is going to stain your clothing and you're not gonna get the full effects of the actual scent itself. You wanna spray your cologne on your pulse points. Now, what are your pulse points? Pulse points, to put it simply, are areas around your body where your veins are closest to your skin and therefore emitting the most heat. And what happens is when you actually spray cologne in that area, you get a bigger aroma. People within about 6 feet distance from you are able to actually smell the cologne on you. Now, as a general rule, I tend to advise that guys keep it to 2 to 4 sprays, depending on the occasion, but this is gonna end up going a long way for you. Alright guys, so the second way to instantly elevate your style game is to clean your shoes. Now, there's something to be said about the guys who I personally know buy shoes off the rack and they wear them to death, literally, meaning they never clean them, they never touch them, they put them on their shoes, wear them, and they just wear them until they tear or they rip. Now, I'm not talking about the guys who, they clean their shoes every so often. You guys get a pass. But there's obviously some more steps you want to take in the future to making sure that your shoe game is on point. But I'm picking on the guys, like I said, who don't clean their shoes at all. Clean your shoes, guys. Now, I've touched up on this topic before, how women at first impression either look down at your shoes or look right at your face. Now, the looking at your face thing can come at a different video. I'm talking about if she were to look down and your shoes were gonna be dirty, why take that chance, right? Because you didn't want to grab a rag, you didn't want to get a little bit of soap and hot water and clean your shoes. You're gonna be known as a guy that didn't end up getting any because he didn't clean his damn shoes. All right, guys, so look, I'm not here to pick on you all day long about the fact that you're not cleaning your shoes. And by no means am I saying that you have to get some crazy solution to clean your shoes. I'm simply saying to grab yourself a microfiber towel, or any towel really is fine, some soap, some hot water, and clean your shoes. This is gonna go a very long way. And in the future, this can build into something where you do invest in some higher quality solution to actually clean your shoes, to make sure that your shoe game is always on point. All right, guys, the third way to instantly elevate your style game is to iron your clothes. Now look, there's something very common about the guy who just does not like to iron. And for whatever reason, guys don't like to iron. I don't know. But I can tell you that it's actually very easy to understand. Ironing is boring, it takes a lot of time, and most of the time when you do iron your clothes, it doesn't come out the way you actually want it to come out. Now, unfortunately, guys, this is the type of thing where there's no really way around the fact that you are going to have to iron your clothes at some point. However, there are some things that you can do to prevent wrinkles in the first place so that you don't have to either iron your clothes or you don't have to do much ironing at all. And nowadays, with the technology that's around, you can prevent this process in the washing process of clothing or even the drying process of clothing. Or the other thing you can do is invest in a steamer. This is my personal hack for getting away from actually ironing my clothes. Now, again, there's going to be times where you can't get away from ironing your clothes because you're going to need to look extra sharp or whatever, but a steamer is going to do the job when it comes to getting out wrinkles. And you can get these things at Walmart, you can get these things at Target, at Amazon, wherever. Just go get one, invest in one. They cost like 20 bucks, or you can choose to invest in a little higher quality one if you want it to actually last you a long time or get the wrinkles out a bit more quicker. Okay guys, so the fourth way to instantly elevate your style game is to keep your hair on point. Now, in previous videos, I've mentioned that every guy, in my opinion, should go no more than 3 weeks without getting some sort of haircut, some sort of cleanup, whatever you may call it. Now, I know nowadays, depending on trends and current hairstyles, some of you guys, have the inspiration or aspiration to actually grow out your hair to achieve a certain type of hairstyle. What I'm trying to get at, guys, is that you want to be the guy that takes care of his hair, despite the hairstyle that you are wanting to achieve, either by washing it, conditioning it, or putting healthy oils in your hair, or whatever product promotes a healthy hair life. Now, the other quick thing I want to make sure I mention, and this kind of goes a little off topic with hair, but it has something to do with hair, is on those days, those Sunday chore days that you guys are out roaming around trying to get stuff done, and you obviously have a really bad hair day or a lazy hair day. My advice to you would be to go pick up a hat, some sort of hat, any hat that is going to cover your hair. I'm not saying that you have to constantly make sure that you are doing your hair, making sure your hair is on point. There are days, there are times where I get, as men, we just want to sit back. We don't want to touch our hair. If those are the days that you personally have, then make sure that you take care of it. Buy yourself a cap, put on a cap, and go take care of those chores. Alright guys, so we're down to the last one. The last thing that you can do to instantly elevate your style game is to wear colors that match your skin tone. Now, a harder thing to understand is actually contrasting colors with an already existing color that you're wearing on your body. No, that's not what we're getting into. I'm going down to the basics. I mean, actually finding colors that match your skin tone, and that's it. Now, as a personal reference, guys, I actually like to use my forearm as a guide to find out what colors go well with me. Now, for example, for someone that may have a pale skin tone, darker colors are actually going to be their best friend. Now, the cool thing is that once you've actually developed a good guide of what dark colors may go well with your pale skin tone, you can kind of move up to the next level. And that's actually pairing and contrasting that darker type of color you may have picked with a lighter type of tone. Another quick tip I would give to guys that have a pale skin tone is to avoid soft colors. Avoid lighter shades of white that are going to end up washing you out. You want to stick to your camel, you want to stick to your khaki, or even a dark gray. Now, hopefully you guys got the picture. My point was to just make sure that you guys understand the importance of finding colors that fit your personal skin tone, being as that once you actually figure this out, it's going to save you so much money, so much time, especially if you are one that likes online shopping. Alright guys, that does it for today's video. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more future weekly videos. Also, go like my video down below. It helps me out, helps the channel grow against the algorithm. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.